Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying the subject Cambridge O Levels D Maths 4024. We are working on the syllabus, and today we have selected the book D2, New Syllabus Mathematics 7th edition, is chapter number 6, and from that chapter we are working on the exercise 6C. This is the second video on this exercise. In my first video on the exercise 6C from the book D2, we have done from question number 1 to question number 9. And now we will start working again on this exercise. This is the second video. In this video, we are going to try to solve from question number 10 to question number 20. So, this exercise is about the manipulation of the algebraic formulae, changing the subject of a formula, finding the value of an unknown in a formula, equations involving algebraic fractions and the formulae. That's the name of the chapter. This is Cambridge O Levels D Maths 4024. So let's start today's exercise, and here we go. So this is exercise 6C, and this is the D2, and we are going to start working from the question number 10. Okay, so question number 10 is given that the V is equals to pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. Make h the subject of the formula. That's the first part. And let's do the first part. First of all, okay, so we will, okay, so we have the here we have pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. V is equal to this. So h, I want to make the subject. So I will take this fraction to the other side. So v minus 2 by 3 pi r cube equals to pi r square h. This pi r square is multiplying with the h, so it will go on the other side, it will divide. So you will have pi v divided by pi r square minus 2 pi r cube divided by 3 pi r square. So here pi and pi will be cancelled, r cube and r square will be cancelled, so left with the r only. So you will have v divided by the pi r square minus 2r divided by 3 equals to h. So then h is v divided by pi r square minus 2r by 3. So this is the whole question. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. So this is the whole question number 10. It's a part. We made h the subject of the formula. I hope you understand. Okay, now the B part. He says find the value of the h when the v is equals to 245 and r is equals to 7. Okay, so we want to find out the value of the h, the value of the v and the r is given to us. So on your screen, I hope you can see that, and here we go. So we have h equation v equals to 245, r is 7. So I have already made the h the subject of that formula. So h will be equals to v divided by pi r square minus 2 r divided by 3. So I will put those values of the, I will substitute the value of the v as 245 and r as 7. So 245 divided by pi r 7 square minus 2 into 7 divided by 3. So when you enter this value in your calculator, 245 divided by pi divided by 7 square, you will get 1.59155. And when you will in your calculator write 2 multiply 7 divided by 3, you will get 4.6667. So when you will subtract 1.59155 minus 4.6667, you will get minus 3.075, which is minus 3.08. And this is how you will do this question. So hopefully you understand this. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. Now the question number 10b whole part is showing up in your screen. You can pause the video and you can take your time with this question. Okay, So we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 11. It says given that a is equals to square root, and under the radical sign we have a fraction. The numerator is 3b plus c and the denominator is b minus c. The first part is make b the subject of the formula. Okay, so the b is on two places and the b is under that radical sign. So I will take square on both the sides. So you can see here I am taking the square. So a square will be equals to this square and this radical sign, they will be cancelled. So you are a square is equals to 3b plus c divided by b minus c. We will cross multiply. So a square bracket b minus c bracket close equals to 3b plus c. So you will have a square b square minus a square c equals to 3b plus c. All the terms which have b, we will bring them on the same side. So you will have a square b minus 3b equals to c plus a square c. So from here I can take, the b common. So in the bracket I will have a square minus 3. Here I can take c common. So in the bracket I will have a plus c bracket a plus 1 plus a square bracket close. So this bracket which is multiplying with the b, when it will go onto the other side, it will divide there. So you will have b equals to c bracket start 1 plus a square bracket close divided by, and in the denominator we have a square minus 3. So this is how you do the question number 11 and its first part. Then we have the second part. It says find the value of the b when the a is equals to 2 and the c is equals to 5. We have to find out the value of the b, a and c values are given. So here we go. So he says b is the question mark, a is 2 and the c is 5. So we already know the formula. B is equals to c bracket 1 plus a square bracket close divided by, in the denominator we have a square minus 3. We will substitute the a with the 2 and the c with the 5. So 5 bracket 1 plus 2 square bracket close divided by bracket 2 square minus 3 bracket close. So it will be 5 bracket 1 plus 4 bracket close divided by 4 minus 3, and that will be 5 into 5, and that will be 25 by 1, and that is the answer. So this is how you will do the question number 11. It's the second part. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is given that m bracket nx minus y square bracket close whole thing divided by p is equals to 3, and find the value of the p when the m is 5, n is 7, x is 4, and the y is minus 2. Okay, so we will use this formula. We will substitute these values and we will try to find out the value of the p. So p is question, m is 5, n is 7, x is 4, y is minus 2. So we know the formula m bracket nx minus y square bracket close divided by p equals to 3n. Just put these values there. In the place of m I will put 5. So you will have 5 bracket 7 into 4 minus and bracket minus 2 bracket close square bracket close divided by p. P value I want to find out is equals to 3 into 7. So I substituted the value of the m, n, x and y. So you will have 5 bracket 28 minus 4 bracket close is equals to 21p. So 5 into 24 equals 21p. So p will be equals to 5 into 24 divided by 21. So 24 and 21 can be cancelled with the table of the 3. So you will have 5 into 8 divided by 7. So it will be 40 divided by 7. So which will be 5 whole 5 by 7. So this is your answer. And I hope you understand how this question is done. You can pause the video if you want more time with this part. Okay, in the B part, it says find the value of the n when the m is equals to 14 and the p is equals to 9 and x equals to 2 and the y is 3. Okay, so that's the second part of the question number 12. Okay, so the n is question, m is 14, p is equals to 9 and x equals to 2 and y is equals to 3. The formula is m bracket nx minus y square bracket close divided by p equals to 3n. Just substitute the values. So 14 bracket n into 2 minus 3 square bracket close divided by 9 equals to 3n, and n is in two places. Okay, so 14 bracket 2n minus 9 bracket close is equals to that 9 will go on the other side, multiply with the 3n. So you will have 27n. So it will be 28n minus 126 equals to 27n. So 28n minus 26, 27n equals to 126. So n is equals to 126. So this is how you will do the question number 12, which is B part. The question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and take your time with this question. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 12, which C part. The values of the y when the m is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, and p is equal to 15, and the x is equal to 42. Okay, now we want to find the value of the y. The y is present only in one place. Okay, so it will be relatively easier. So y is question, m is equals to 5, n is equals to 4, p is equals to 15, x is equals to 42. So m bracket nx minus y square bracket close, whole thing divided by the p is equals to 3n. Just substitute those values there. So 5 bracket 4 into 42 minus y square bracket close. The whole thing divided by 15 is equals to 3 into 4. So it will be that 5 and 15 will be cancelled. It will be 168 minus y squared divided by 3 equals to 12. So 168 minus y squared will be 12 into 3, and we will have minus y square equals to 36 minus 168. So minus y square will be equals to minus 132. Minus will be cancelled. So y square is equal to 132. So I will take square root on both the sides. So y will be equals to 11.489. So y is equals to 11.5. So this is how you do this third part, and I hope you understand this. So this question is little lengthy, so let me reduce the size. Okay, my dear students, the whole question number 12, which C part is showing up, or the third part is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and you can take your time, whichever your time required for you for this part. Okay, so that was the question number 12, which C part. We are done with this. Okay, now we are going to the question number 13. He says, given that the A is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h plus 4 by 3 pi r cube, find the value of the A when the pi is 3.142, h is 15, and r is 7. Okay, very simple question. The A value we have to find out, and the different. Okay. Okay, so question number 13, it's A part. A is question, pi is 3.142, h is equal to 15, and r is equals to 7. The formula is given, A is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h plus 4 by 3 pi r cube. Just substitute those values of the pi and h and r. So we will have 1 by 3 into 3.142 into 7 square into 15, and that will be 769.79. Then you have 4 divided by 3 multiply 3.142 multiply 7 raised to power 3, and that will be 1436.94. And when you will add 769.79 plus 1436.94, you will get 2206.73, which is approximately 2210. So this is how you will do the question number 13. It's A part. The B part is the value of the h when the pi is 3.142 and a is 15400 and the r is 14. We want to find out the value of the h. Okay. Okay, now I want to find out the value of the h. The pi is 3.142, the a is 15400, and the r is 14. The h value I want to find out. Just substitute these values there. So we will have 15400 equals to 1 divided by 3 multiply with 3.142 multiply 14 square multiply h. So that will be 205.28 h. And the next is plus 4 by 3 into 3.142 into 14 cube. So when you enter this in your calculator, 4 divided by 3 multiply 3.142 multiply 14 raised to power 3, you will get 11495.53. Now we will take this 11495.53 to the other side. So you will have 15400 minus 11495.53, and that will be equals to 205.28 H. So when you subtract, you get 3904.47 equals to 205.28. So that number will come here downstairs and it will divide there. So you will have 3904 0.47 divided by 205.28. So that will be the value of the H, and that will be 19.02. So which is approximately equals to 19. So this is how you do this question. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. Okay. So now the question number 13 and its B part is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video, take your time. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 14. Is a part. He says solve each of the following equations. So when they say solve, so that means to find the value of the unknown or the value of the variable. Okay. So this is 2 minus 5 divided by x plus 2 equals to 1 whole 3 by 5. Okay. So 2 minus 5 by x plus 2 is equal to 1 whole 3 by 5. So it will be 2 minus 5 by x plus 2 equals to this 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 by 5. So here I will take the LCM. So you will have 2 bracket x plus 2 bracket close minus 5 into 1, the whole thing divided by x plus 2 equals to 8 by 5. So you will have 2x plus 4 minus 5 divided by x plus 2 equals to 8 by 5. So it will be 5 bracket 2x minus 1 bracket close equals to 8 bracket x plus 2. So this will be 10x minus 5 and equals to 8x plus 16, and this will be 10x minus 8x and equals to 16 and plus 5, and you will have 2x equals to 21. So x will be equals to uh, x will be equals to 21 divided by 2, and x will be equals to 10 whole 1 by 2. So this is how you will do this question. And this is question number, let me show you, question number 14, and it's a part. The whole question is showing up on your screen, and you can pause the video and you can take your time, whatever time you need for this question. So let's go to the next part. The next part is question number 14, and it's B part. So here we have two fractions on the left side of the equation, and there are two fractions on the right side of the equation. And so what we will do, we will find their LCM, and we will try to solve them. We will try to convert them into single fraction, and then very easily we can. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we are. Okay. So now on this side, I will take the LCM. 15 and 3 is the denominator. So the LCM will be 15. So when you divide 15 with the 15, you get 1. So 1 will multiply with this numerator. So 7x minus 4 will remain as it is. When you divide this LCM with this denominator, you get 5. So 5 will multiply with this numerator. So 5 bracket x minus 1. Here the LCM will be 10. So when you divide this LCM with this denominator, you get 2. When the 2 will multiply with this numerator, so you will have 2 bracket 3x minus 1 bracket close. When you divide 10 with the 10, you get 1. So that 1 will multiply with this numerator. So I have written here 1 bracket 7 plus x bracket close. Here we have a negative sign. So you will have 7x minus 4 plus 5x minus 5 divided by 15 equals to, here you will have 6x minus 2 minus 7x minus x, sorry, minus 7 minus x, and the whole thing divided by 10. So now you will have, you see here, 7x plus 5x, that will be 12x minus 4 minus 5, it will be minus 9 divided by 15 equals to, here you will have 5x minus 9, the whole thing divided by 10. So now you can see these are two fractions, and between them we have an equal sign. So when you have only two fractions and equal sign between them, you can easily cross multiply. So that 10 will multiply with the bracket or 10x, 12x minus 9 bracket close, and that 15 will multiply with the bracket 5x minus 9 bracket close. So you will have 120x minus 90, and that will be equals to 75x minus 135. So all the terms which have x in them, we will bring them on the same side. So you will have 120x minus 75x equals to 90 minus 135. So you will have 45x equals to minus 45. So x will be equals to minus 45 divided by 45, and x will be minus 1. So this is how this is done, and let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. So let me reduce the size. This is a quite a question. Okay, lengthy question. Okay, now you can see question number 14. It's B part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. So you can pause the video and you can take your time with this question, no matter how much time you need. And this is my sweet son, Kadis Mazhar. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The Kadis is also with us. He was sleeping, he just woke up, and now he's with us. Okay, so we are on the question number 14, and we are going to attempt this question number 14, and it's C part. So we will have C part. This is x plus 1 divided by 5x minus 1 plus 1 divided by, in the denominator we have 2 bracket start 1 minus 5x bracket close is equals to 1 by 4. So here we have two fractions, and we can define their LCM. These two, they are kind of same, but there's a difference of sign, so I can take negative common, and that will help me to make them exactly the same. So the question number 14, its C part is coming up on your screen. So let me adjust it. Okay. So here we go. The question of 14C part. So I will take a negative common from here. When I will take negative common, this order inside that bracket, that will change. So you will have 1 divided 2, and here we will have 5x minus 1 because I have taken a negative common. So their order will change. Now you can see they are exactly the same. So the LCM will be 2 bracket 5x minus 1 bracket close. So when you divide your LCM, with this denominator, you will get 2. That 2 will multiply with this numerator. So you will have 2 bracket x plus 1 bracket close. And when you divide this LCM with this denominator, you will have 1. So 1 will multiply with the 1, and so you have 2 bracket x plus 1 bracket close minus 1 into 1, and downstairs we will have 2 bracket 5x minus 1 bracket close equals to 1 by 4. So you will have 2x plus 2 minus 1 divided by 10x minus 2. So that's equals to 1 by 4. So you will have here you can see we have a fraction, and here we have a fraction. So equal to between them just two fractions. So we can cross multiply here. So you will have 4 bracket 2x plus 1 bracket close equals to 1 into, in the bracket we have 10x minus 2. So when you will do that, so see what will happen. We will have 8x plus 4 equals to 10x minus 2. So you will have 8x minus 10x equals to, and minus 2 minus 4. So it will be minus 2x equals to minus 6, and we will have minus minus will be cancelled. So x will be equals to 6 by 2. So x will be equals to 3. So this is how you do this question. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. So here we go. Now, my dear students, the question number 14, it's C part. is showing up on your screen. So what you can do, you can pause the video and you can take your time, whatever time is needed for you. And let's go to the next question. Now we are going to attempt the question number 14. It's D part, that is 5 divided by 2x minus 1 minus 4 divided by 4x minus 2 minus 3 divided by 6x minus 3 equals 2. So from this, you can take 2 common. From here, you can take 3 common. And then the question will become much easier. Okay. So here we go. Now you can see. Okay. So from here, I will take 2 common, and from here I will take 3 common. So you will have 5 divided by 2x minus 1 minus 4 divided by 2 bracket 2x minus 1 and minus 3 divided by 3 divided into 2x minus 1 bracket close equals to 1. So I will take the LCM. The LCM will be 6 bracket 2x minus 1. So when you divide your LCM with the first denominator, you will left with the 6, and that 6 will multiply with the 5. And when you divide your LCM with this second denominator, you will left with the 3. That 3 will multiply with this numerator. So you will have 3 into 4. When you divide this LCM with this denominator, and you will have your, okay. So when you divide your LCM with the third denominator, you will have 2, so that 2 will multiply with that numerator. So 2 into 3. So this will become 30 minus 12 minus 6, and the whole thing divided by 12x minus 6 equals to 1. So cross multiply again, and you will have 12x minus 6 equals to 12, and so you will have 12x equals to 12 plus 6, and x will be equals to 18 divided by 12, and that will be 3 divided by 2, and that is 1 whole 1 by 2. So this is how you do this D part. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. Okay, so now the question number 14, D part, is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and take your time with this question. Okay, now the E part, 3 divided by 2 minus x plus 5 divided by 4 minus 2x minus 1 and divided by x minus 2 equals to 4. Okay, so from the first, here you can take the 2 common, and from here you can take the minus 1 common, and the question will become relatively easier. Okay, so okay, so this will remain as it is. From here I will take plus 2 common, so downstairs you will have 2 bracket 2 minus x. From here I can take minus common, so this negative will become positive, and this order will change. This will become 2 minus x. Now I can take the LCM. The LCM will be 2 bracket 2 minus x bracket close. So when I divide the LCM with the first denominator, I get 2, so that 2 will multiply with the 3. Okay, when I divide this LCM with this denominator, I'm left with 1. That 1 will multiply with this 5. When I divide this LCM with this denominator, I will left with the 2, and that 2 will multiply with that numerator. So you will have 6 plus 5 plus 2 divided by 4 minus 2x equals to 4. So we will cross multiply. So 13 equals to 4 bracket 4 minus 2x bracket close. So you will have 13 equals to 16 minus 8x. So 8x will be equals to 16 minus 13, and 8x will be equals to 3, and x will be equals to 3 by 8. So this is how you do this question, and let me reduce the size. So now the whole question 14, its E part is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and you can take your time, whatever time is needed for you. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 15. It says, in optics, the focal length f in centimeters of a lens can be calculated using the formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. where u in centimeters and v in centimeters are the object distance and the image distance from the center of the lens respectively. Make v the subject of the formula 1 by f equals to 1 by u plus 1 by b. So we want to make v the subject of the formula. Question number 15 is first part is this. Okay, so I will have 1 by f minus 1 by u equals to 1 by v. So take the LCM on the left side. So fu will be the LCM. So you will have u minus f divided by fu equals to 1 by v. Just cross multiply. So we will have v bracket u minus f bracket close is equals to fu. So v will be that bracket is multiplying with the v. So it will go to the other side and it will divide. So you will have v equals to fu divided by u and minus f. So this is how you will do the question number 15. It's a part. The first part he says, in the second part he says, hence find the image distance. The image distance is represented with the v when the focal length of the lens is 20 centimeter and the object distance is 30. The u value, which is object distance, is is 30. Okay, so question number 15 is B part. The V is question, F is equals to 20 centimeter and the U is 30 centimeter. We already have made V the subject of the formula. So V is equals to FU divided by the U minus F. So I will substitute the values. F is 20, U is 30. So 20 into 30 divided by 30 minus 20. So you will have 600 divided by 10 and that will be 60 centimeters. So the value of the V will be 60 centimeter. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 16. He says, the time taken t seconds for a pendulum to complete one oscillation is given by the formula t is equal to 2 pi under root L by G, where L is meters, is the length of the pendulum, and G is taken to be 10 meter per second square. The first part is make L the subject of the formula t equals 2 pi under root L by G, and the next question is hence find the focal length pendulum if it takes 12 seconds to complete the 20 oscillations. Okay, t is equals to 2 pi under root, and under the under root we have L by G. We want L to be the subject of the formula. 2 pi is multiplying here. We will take it to the other side. So we will have t divided by 2 pi is equals to the square root of L by G. So take square on both the sides. So you can see here we have taken the square on both the sides. So it will become t squared divided by 4 pi square equals to this square and the square root will be cancelled. So you will have L by G. So here we will do the cross multiplication and so we will have G into T square divided by 4 pi square. So the L is equals to G into T square and divided by 4 pi square. And that was the question to us that make L the subject of the formula. So that is in front of you. Now in the B part, he says, what is the length when the time is 12 seconds for the 20 oscillations? The G value is 10 meter per second square. So the time period will be the 12 seconds for the 20 oscillations. Time period is what is the time for the one oscillation. So divide the 12 seconds with the 20. So you will get 0.6 seconds. So the time for one vibration or oscillation is 0.6 seconds. So now I know the value of the T, I know the value of the G, just put those values here. So we will have L is equals to GT square divided by 4 pi square. So the G value is 10 and the T value is 0.6 and its square divided by, in the denominator we have 4 and 3.142 and its square. So just enter these values in your calculator. You will enter 10 multiply 0.6 square divided by 4 divided by 3.142 square So you will get 0.091. 0.091 meters. So that will be the length of your, you can say the length of that pendulum. So that is how you will do the question number 16. So let's go to the next question. The next question is question number 17. The amount of energy, E, joules, stored in an object with a mass of m in kg is given by the formula E is equals to mgh plus 1 by 2 mv square, where h is in meters is the height of the object above the ground, and v is meter per second is the velocity of the object, and g is taken to be 10 meter per second square. Given that v is equals to and more than 0, make v the subject of the formula. Okay, so we want v to be the subject of this formula. That's the first part. So let me show you. Okay, so E is equals to mgh plus 1 by 2 mv square. So E minus mgh is equals to 1 by 2 mv square. That 2 which is dividing there will come here and multiply. That m which is multiplying with the v square will come here and it will divide here. So you will have 2 divided by m bracket E minus mgh bracket close is equals to v square. So we will take the square root on both the sides. So square root of the v square equals to square root of the 2 by m bracket E minus mg bracket close. So v will be equals to plus minus square root, and under the radical sign we have 2 divided by m into E minus mgh bracket close. So this is how you will find you will make the v the subject of the formula. Okay, the next part, he says, hence find the velocity of an object with a mass of 0.5 kg if it is 2 meters above the ground and has 100 joules of energy. Okay, so here we go. The m value is 0.5 kg, h is 2 meters, E is 100 joules, and V is question. So V is equals to, we know that from our previous part, a square root of the 2m bracket E minus mgh bracket close. So we'll just substitute those values here. So under the radical sign, we will have 2 divided by 0.5 and bracket start, multiply with the bracket start. 100 minus 0.5 into 10 into 2 and the bracket close. So under that bracket you will have 100 minus 10 and that is multiplied with the 4. So you will have 4 multiplied with the 90 and that will be 360 and the square root of that thing. And when you take the square root of the 360, you get 18.97, which is approximately 19 meter per second, which is the right answer, sir. So this is how you do. This is question number 17 and it is showing up on your screen. So you can pause the video and you can take your time with this question. So that was the question number 17, very easy peasy question. So now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 18. Here we have given that 1 by x plus 1 by y, and below this expression we have in the denominator 2 divided by x, and the whole thing is equals to 4 by 3. It says find the value of the y by x. Okay, so y by x we want to find out. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so it means that this upper expression and then divided 2 by x is equals to 4 by 3. I will take their LCM. X and y is their LCM. So you will have y plus x divided by x by y, divide 2 by x equals 4 by 3. So convert this divide sign into multiplication sign. So this fraction will reciprocate. So you will have y plus x divided by xy in one bracket multiply. This will become x by 2 equals to 4 by 3. So this x and this x can be cancelled. So you will have y plus x divided by y into 1 by 2 equals 4 by 3. And then you see, give this y to both of them. So you will have y divided by y plus x divided by y equals to 4 into 2 divided by 3. This will become 1 plus x by y equals to 8 by 3. So this will be x by y equals to 8 by 3 minus 1. Take the LCM here. So x by y will be equals to 8 minus 3 divided by 3. So it will be x by y will be equals to 5 by 3. But the question was y by x. So flip both the sides. So you will have y by x equals to 3 by 5. So this is how you will find that answer. So that was the question number 18. A little little tricky question. Okay, now the next question coming up on your screen is question number 19. He says, given that y is equals to 3x plus and the third root of the a plus b square, find the value of the y when the a is equals to 13, b is equals to 15, and x equals to 3.8. We just have to put those values in that formula, and you will be able to find out those values. So y is equals to 3x plus third root of the a plus b square. Y's question, A is 13, B is 15, X is 3.8. Just substitute these values in that formula. So Y is equal to 3 into 3.8 plus the third root of the 13 plus 15 square. So 3 into 3.8 will be 11.4 plus third root of the 13 plus 15 square is 225. So 13 plus 225 will be 238. So take the third root of the 238 that is present. This function is available in your calculator. So 11.4 plus third root of 238 will be 6.19 and 7 and 2. So you will have 17. So 11 plus 4 plus 6.1972. So the y value will be 17.597, which is approximately y equals to 17.6. So that is how you do the question number 19, and it's A part. Okay, so we are going to the B part. He says the value of the A when the B is 13 and the X is 8.5 and the Y is 35. Okay, now we want to find out the value of the A, which is inside that radical sign. Okay, so A is question, B is 13, X is 8.5, Y is 35. Y is equal to 3x plus third root of the A plus B square. So y value is 35 equals to 3 into 8.5 plus the third root of the a plus 13 square. So 35 and 3 into 8.5 is 25.5 plus the third root of the a plus the 169. So you will have 35 minus 25.30 30 that 25.5 will go to the other side, and it will subtract there. So 35.5 minus 25.5, and that will be 9.5. So that 9.5 is equal to the third root of the a plus 169. So because we have a radical sign here, so we will take the cube on both the sides to get rid of this radical sign, because I want the value of the a, and a is under that radical sign. So I will take the cube on both the sides. So 9.5 cube, and that can be found on your calculator. So 9.5 cube will be 9.5 raised to power 3, and that will be 857.375 equals to a plus 169. So when that 169 will go on the other side, it will subtract there. So a will be equals to 857.375 minus 169. So a will be equals to 688.375, which is, when you round it off, it will be 688. So this is how you do this question. That is question number 9. It's B part. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. Okay, so question number 19 and its B part is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video, take your time. Okay, so we are going to the next part. The next part is question number 19 and its C part. He says find the value of the B when the A is 23, X is 15.6, and the Y is 56. Okay, so so we will go to the next part, and the next part is question number 19 and its C part. He says and the B part, the B is the question, and the A is 23, and the X is 15.6, and the Y is and the Y is 50. It is 56. Okay. So if you want to find out the value of the Y, the value of the uh, B here, so we will write that formula, and in that formula we will substitute those values. The Y value is 56, so 56 equals to 3 into 15.6 plus the third root of 23 plus B square. So 3 into 15.6 will be 46.8. So 56, and that 46.8 will go to the other side. It will subtract there. So 56 minus 46.8 is equals to, and third root of the 23 plus b square. So because the b square is under that third root, the radical sign. So if you want to get rid of that radical sign, it's the cube root. So I will take cube on both the sides. So I will take the cube of the 9.2 on the left side and the cube of the whole thing on the right side. So you can see there I have written that. Then this cube and this cube root, they will be cancelled. 9.2 cube will be 778.96.688 equals to 23 plus b squares. That 23 will go on the other side. It will subtract there. So you have 778.688 minus 23. So you will have 755.688. So and b square will be equals to 755.688. So because it is b square and I want the value of the b square, if you want to convert b square into b, so you will take the square root on both the side. So when I will take the square root of the b square, it will become b, and when I will take the square root of the 755.688, it will become 27.5 plus minus 27.5. So this is how you will do the question number 19, and it's C part. So I will reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. So question number 19, it's C part is showing up on your screen, and this is how you do this. I hope you understand. They are these are advanced level questions from that exercise. So now we are going to the next question, and next question is the last question of this exercise. That is question number 20 from the exercise 6C from the book D2. He says the resistance of a wire R in ohms is directly proportional to its length in L in meter and inversely proportional to the square of its radius R in meter. And this R is smaller and the resistance R is capital R. So he says express R in terms of LR and the constant K. So very simple. Let me show you how this is done. So we are talking about this question. So R is proportional to L and R is inversely proportional to the square of the R. So you will write R proportional to L, R proportional to 1 by R square. When you combine these together, so R is proportional to L by R square. When you remove this proportional sign and you introduce a constant here, so R will be equals to KL by R square. So this is question number 20, and it's A part. And then in the B part, it says make R the subject of the formula in the A part. Okay, we will make R, small r, the subject of formula. So this R square will come onto this side. So R square is equals to KL. So the K value will be R square by L. So if I make R square alone, that will be KL divided by R. So here you can make R square alone. That will go to this big R will go on the other side. It will divide there. So KL by R, capital R. And if I want the value of the only R, so I will take the square root on both the sides. So R will be equal to the square root of, under the radical, I will write KL divided by R. So this is the B part of question number 20. I hope you can understand this. Okay, the C part is, he says, given that It says given that a wire with a length of 2 meter and a radius of 0.5 centimeter has a resistance of 40 ohm. Use your answer in the find the value of the K. Okay. So very easily we can find the value of the K, the different values of the given. He says the length is equals to 2 meter, R is equals to 0.5 centimeter. I will convert the R also into the meter. So for that purpose, I will divide it with the 100 because in 1 meter there are 100 centimeters. So it will I will get 0.005 meter, and the resistance is 40 ohm. So just put that value. R is equal to K L by R, small r square. So 40 is equals to K and L is 2 and the small r is 0.005 and it's square. So you will have K equals to 40 into 0.005 square divided by 2. So the K will be 0.0005. So the K value is 0.00 and 5. Okay. So now once I have the K value, then what they say. Hence, use your answer in the B to find the radius of a wire with the length of 4 meter and a resistance of 60 ohm. Very easy. We have already made R the subject of the formula, and we know that. So now the K value is 0.005, R is question, the small r, the radius. The length of the wire is 6 meters, R is equals to 60 ohm. Just, we already know that formula, so just put those values there. So R will be equal to plus minus under root, and it will be 0.0005 into 4 divided by 60. So it will be 0.002 divided by 60, which will be 0.00003333. And when you take square root of this thing, you get 0.005773. So the radius is 0.0058 meter. So multiplied with 100, it will be converted into centimeters. So that will be 0.58 centimeter. Okay, so in the book, the answer is this in meters. So this is how you do this part, and I would like to see this whole page. This whole page where the whole question. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole. Okay, now you can see the question number 20. The whole question 20 is showing up on your screen. So I think we are done. Okay, so we are done with the question number 20. And my dear students, today we have completed for the exercise 6C from the book D2 New Syllabus Mathematics 7th edition, from question number 10 to question number 20. This is the second video on this exercise. In my first video, we have done from question number 1 to question number 9, and I have tried my best to explain you the concepts. So I hope that this video will help you. If you find this video interesting, useful to you, and you have learned something from it, please like this video. Also share the link of this video onto your Facebook, onto your Twitter, and onto your Instagram accounts. If it's possible, please subscribe my channel, because all these things will help me to promote my channel. It's a great blessing for me that I am able to teach you through this online, this YouTube channel. It's a great blessing for me. So it's a pleasure for me also. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day, and God bless you all.